All of us Game of Thrones fans feel like orphans after the end of our favorite series, even more so after that ending that was hard to accept. Well, our cravings were finally met with the first season of the series, A Casa do Dragão, and as we know you'll want to know everything about the newest production from the universe of George Martin, we've separated here 10 curiosities about House of the Dragon, for you. If you like the video idea and want me to bring more videos about the Dragon House for you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. 10 From one prince to another. One of the main characters in the plot is Daemon Targaryen, played by Matt Smith. Matt, meanwhile, became an actor after 2003 before he was a football player. However, after a back injury, he can no longer play and switched to acting. Before giving life to Prince Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith was another royalty before Prince Philip, husband of Queen Elizabeth, in the series, The Crown. 9 Head of George Martin. When Game of Thrones premiered, author George Martin commented that he wished he'd seen his head on a spear in some scene in Season 1, but due to budget constraints, it wasn't possible to do so at the time. This time Ryan J. Condal, showrunner of House of the Dragon, has promised that George will get his wish. 8 Iron Throne. Hardcore fans will notice that the Iron Throne in this new series is a remodel of the one used in Game of Thrones, being just a little wider and more asymmetrical, getting closer to how it's described in the books. 7 Vecna. House of the Dragon was not the first story thought to be a spin-off of the Game of Thrones universe. In 2018, there were talks about a series called Blood Moon, and it included none other than Jamie Campbell Bower, Vecna from Stranger Things. However, George R.R. Martin's lack of enthusiasm to get involved in the project ended up shelving it. 6 More spin-offs. With the serial block undone, HBO is already planning new spin-offs for its biggest fictional success. There are plans involving Jon Snow's adventures after the end of Game of Thrones, as well as 3 animated series, an adaptation called The Dunk and Egg, based on a series of short stories by George Martin, and a series that would follow the Nymeria warrior. 5 Based on real events. During the San Diego Comic-Con, George Martin told how House of the Dragon is inspired by a civil war that took place in the 12th century, in a period of English history called the Anarchy, when King Henry I of England forced all the knights they swore allegiance to their only surviving daughter and successor, Matilda, but when the king died the knights forgot the oath and a period of dispute began. 4 Approved. While we mere mortals had to watch the weekly episodes on HBO Max, George Martin has already seen 9 of the 10 episodes of the first season of House of the Dragon in one go. And approved of what he saw. 3 Attention to births. While in Game of Thrones marriages were signs that something bad was about to happen, in House of the Dragon, we noticed that something bad always happened after a birth. 2 Dragon population. For the first season, no more than 17 dragon models were used, and they were one of the first things to be produced on the series. 1 Wigs. Everyone knows that the Targaryen family has long blonde hair, which means that the entire cast you're seeing on TV had to wear a wig on set, and no, it's not as cool to wear as it looks, at least that's what Matt Smith thinks, who, during SDCC 22, commented that if he had the power to change something, would allow characters to dye their hair. People, I hope you like this brief video. Tell me in the comments your opinion and leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. I'll stay here. Bye.